Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Quancredible here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the episode review for Black Clover episode 143. And I really feel like they must have been listening to me last week, or it must have been a lot of people like me laughing at Noel last week, or at the very least hearing about it, because the fact that they put Nozel in this one, like I made jokes myself personally. I know that, oh man, Noelle got embarrassed, so she might have to get her brother. But the fact that they actually got her brother is actually really funny to me. But I'll get into that in the review. So basically, this episode starts off with them taking Asta to Owen, just to get him checked out. And at first, I thought like, man, they really go to Owen for like literally everything. Like, I get it, he's the best doctor, but like, I feel like there should be like some kind of cost or something, or like something. It just seems like they can always go to a Owen. But basically, they figure out that it was an actual like potion that was like mixed together. It wasn't magic based, which is something that we kind of talked about last week. I mean, me, other people, we all kind of knew it wasn't any magic potion, or else Asta would be able to kind of deal. But at any rate, it basically just got confirmed. So the next thing that happened kind of surprised me. Like, Yami brought Marks to look at Asta's memories to see exactly what happened. But that's not the part that surprised me. It was Yami's reaction to it. Like, Yami was extremely upset that his base got attacked, that his member got put to sleep, and that his other member got taken, essentially. And like, I mean, when I think about it, it really does make sense that Yami was really upset. Because I mean, Yami does truly care about his squad. Like, his squad is really important to him. But I guess like just kind of how he is, really like nonchalant and putting things off. I just thought he wouldn't care as much. Like, I guess I don't know why I thought that, but I really thought he wasn't going to care as much as he did, to be as angry as he was. Um, then on the other side of the episode, you had Gauche getting at Teresa, saying that this is the third time that she put Maria in danger. And I was like myself, I was like, well, when was this third time? But yeah, but like essentially the time she got kidnapped, that's definitely one. The trial, which is the one I forgot about, I totally forgot that the trial is actually a time she was put in danger. And this time, so it's like Gauch has a reason to be upset, because it's like like my sister is in your care, so like at the very least I would assume and expect her to always be okay. So I mean, Gauch definitely has some reason to be very upset. And he basically hears from Nij basically what went down with the Devil Banishers and all of that. And I'm still upset with how useless and just everything that guy was. He like no diff by a bat. Like, come on. Like, I know it was a sneak attack, but man, they did him dirty. They did him so like sneak attack from a bat, and he was knocked out for a little bit. Like, come on. Anyway, from there, Finral, Finral. Finral's kind of messed up for this one. Like, Finral is an enabler, if you ask me, because he allows Gauche. I mean, granted, he can't really stop him, but I really feel like, why did you let him go there? He let Gauche go to Damnatio's office, and like or not they, because I know Finral didn't burst in, but Gauche burst in and like attacks, or not really that's basically an attack. He busts in and starts demanding to know where Maria is and stuff. And it's funny because when I first seen this, I was like, you do realize that he is much stronger than you, right? And of course, Damnatio, he does his spell where he makes Gauch's mirror mad small, so Gauch really can't do anything to attack him. But Gauch actually had a plan for this. He had one of his doubles outside and just shot in, and I guess like once like his ability to like shrink people's spells is definitely related to the scale, because he had to push it down to shrink it, and I guess when Gauch shot, he had to lift his finger up and his magic went back to normal, which is kind of interesting to note. I don't know if that's just something for the filler, or if like that is actually a legitimate way how his magic works, or at least the magic item, or along those lines. But it was funny because like I'm like, okay, Gauch, you got a little bit of like a strategy, but then Damnatio was like, you really have underestimated me, have you? Like, you have underestimated me. And like, he does the same thing that we seen him do in the beginning. It just says kneel, and just him and Finral, like Gauch being Gauch, and Finral just go straight to the ground. So like, I don't know. I don't even think that's a spell. That might even just, it probably is a spell, but it's probably more so related to the scale and his massive amount of mana. Like, because Damnatio is a Kira. Like, it does seem like the Kiras have a crazy ton of mana, so he was able to just like suppress them. And again, Yami bursts in, and like when Yami had bursted in, I was like, wow, like I really wonder how many stars the Black Bulls are gonna lose for all of this. Like, granted, it's not a mission, but I feel like you still lose stars just from like being out and about and how you conduct your yourself in public. And I feel like breaking into Damnatio's office twice and basically attacking him, I feel like that has to be at least like negative 50 stars, like at least, not even counting the trial, which no doubt had to be more stars taken away. But this instance right here had to be at least negative 50 stars, at least, easily, at least. Like, the Black Bulls merit all that hard work Asta did plummet straight down. There's no way. The main thing I loved about this scene, where they're kind of talking to Damnatio, trying to figure out what all had went down. I really enjoyed how like calm and cool and collected he was the entire time, because he's just like, yeah, I'm about to prove my innocence, and then Ghost, you're gonna have to take responsibility. Basically mean like, yeah, after you guys say I didn't do anything, you're going to jail. And I really enjoyed that. But Marks gets a call from Julius, and Julius is basically saying something that they need to see. And then out comes Nozel with like a map showing where or not Asta, but where Asta's bracelet is. And I guess that's what we seen last episode, because I've seen that too. I was wondering what it was that Nero did to his wrist. I mean, like, we seen her take something off, but it was really confusing. Just because, like, I mean, I don't really think anybody could remember the bracelet. I mean, if you did, you have great attention to detail. But I know me myself, I had no idea what was going on. But we see that is what happened. Nero took the tracker bracelet off of Asta and put it on herself so they would know where she is, which is extremely smart and quick thinking on Nero's part. But basically from there, that like they know where to go. And like with this, I was annoyed because like Julius really like he like allowed Gauch and them to like escape. And I get it, they're part of the main characters group and all that other stuff, but it's like the way he keeps going over Damnatio's head is just really annoying to me, because it's like Damnatio is the person who is supposed to be enforcing the laws, and you have people that are clearly breaking the laws regardless of the reasons they are, and Julius keeps overcutting them. Like, he just keeps going over his head, and that's kind of annoying, like a little bit, at least for like annoying in the sense of how the laws in the world are supposed to work in Black Clover. It's just annoying that Julius can do that. And it looks like either Damnatio can't do anything about it, or yeah, I really feel like he just can't, because he doesn't seem like the kind of like person to just like go against the chain of command. So I guess he just goes along with it. But yeah, then you get this really odd group of like Yami, Finral, Noel, Gauch, Gordon, and Nozel going to find where Nero is, which is a really, really, really odd group of people. And it's just really funny that Nozel was even there, because like Yami's even like, why did you come? And he's like, are you just worried about your sister? Which is so true. Like, Nozel is really worried about Noel, and for good reason apparently, because last episode she couldn't even handle a bunch of them. She let them freaking escape. Again, I don't really blame her. That was definitely more so on like the writers and whoever made the episode, not necessarily Noel. Like, I feel like Noel really should have been able to handle that, but hey, she couldn't, so they had to bring Nozel by so he could make sure that nothing like that happens again. And yeah, from there, like, we just get them entering the town and seeing one of the girls that was definitely involved with it. From the previews, I don't know if you guys watch the previews, but I do. It looks like I see a scene where all the captains are together, so it looks like they probably don't find anything there, which is what I'm thinking happens in the next episode, is that they don't find anything there and they have to go back. Which is interesting. Like, I'm really curious to know like how they could go all the way there and not find anything. But I guess we're gonna have to wait till next week to see that one. I am really enjoying the filler. I think it has lots of really funny moments. like the moments between like Gauch and Finral in the beginning, when Finral was like, "It's not about seniority, you're just being rude," or even the moments with freaking Gordon and Gauch in the beginning when he's or not in the beginning, towards the end when they're in the town, and he's like, "The GG duo is back." Like I thought that was funny because I know like the fandom puts Gray, Gordon, and Gauch together as like the triple G squad or the G squad or the three Gs. Like I know people have names for them, so it's just funny to see like the actual story reference it to. Outside of that, let me know what you guys thought of today's episode. I thought it was pretty good. I'm definitely enjoying the arc. Like I said, I would love to hear how you guys are feeling about it below. Make sure you guys like the video and sub to the channel. As I have been saying a lot recently, we are getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys could sub to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. But outside of that, I don't really have much for you guys. I will be having a live stream on my channel tomorrow on Wednesday. I know I didn't have one last week. I was actually on another person's channel, so that's why I didn't make it for last week, and I really didn't have any way to tell you, and I forgot to tell you guys in my video. But yeah, so tomorrow I will definitely we will be having one around 7 o'clock EST. Yeah, it's EST. I almost said ESP, which would have been really bad. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else for you guys. So hopefully all you guys enjoy the rest of your days, and I will catch you in my next video.